I'm just setting things up. I just want to get Twitch up here, just so that I can read what people are saying on Twitch. I've got Discord up with a connection to Twitter, and let me just do one last thing. Yes, we're good. Okay, well, welcome back. It's been 2 weeks. I was away on vacation last week, and I've probably gone 2 weeks since without playing Transcendence. That's really unusual for me. I've been doing Anacreon for the last month, probably, really spending more time than I anticipated, but it's worth it. I'm really excited. There's definitely some. I think Anacreon's got some really cool stuff. This is probably my last week on Anacreon. I'm just mostly fixing up some bugs, doing some last-minute changes. I'm going to add a couple of new transport classes. The starships never really had a transport class, and I want to add that so that people don't have to rely on jump transports. And then Imperator, I think, has proposed increasing the speed of starships up to 1 light speed per watch, which I think is reasonable. I mean, originally I wanted them to be slow so that they couldn't surprise players, but now that we've added siege mechanics, it's a little bit harder to surprise players. You'll always get a chance to react, so I think that means we can speed up starships without changing the balance too much. So we'll try that and see how that works. I'll probably push those changes up tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll be able to play with it, and then I'll do a bunch more bug fixes, and then by next week I'll be back on Transcendence. So that's kind of my plan, to get back on Transcendence and continue on Part 2, because I still have a lot of work to get Part 2 ready for this year. There's still a lot more features and bugs to do on Part 2, so I want to get that done at least this year. It's just I'm excited about that. But I'm glad I took a little Anacreon detour. There's just so much cool stuff going on. On Anacreon, someone posted about Anacreon on Reddit, and of course we got a whole bunch of new players because of it. I think there were about 50 or 60, maybe 70 new empires created in a week, and until we essentially hit the limit. Eventually we didn't. There just were no more free capital, so no more players could start up. No new players could start in that game, so we hit that limit, and for a while we had 20, maybe a little over 20 players playing simultaneously, which was a good test for the server. I had never tested the server with 20 simultaneous players, and I don't know what the performance was, but I don't think it was too horrible. I was playing during some of those times, and I didn't notice any significant server degradation. So I'm pretty happy. So the server at least managed to handle that many concurrent players. I'm not, the server was designed to handle at least 100 concurrent players. So I expected it to get to 20, but until you try it, you don't really know. So we'll see. We'll see how far the server can go. Okay, let me see what else. PM says he's mostly been rebalancing stuff. Wants to experiment with missions. I'm already, once Part 2 is done, or at least released in a V1 format, I do want to go back. There's so many more things I want to add to Part 1 and to that part of Human Space, so I'm excited to kind of eventually get back to that, but I got another several months before I get there. But until then, let's do a little bit of playing. I've been playing with the transport, so I'm doing a permadeath with the transport. So let's see how that's going. As always, feel free to ask your questions. I'm on Discord, on the general tab in Discord, and of course on Twitch. So if you've got any questions on either of those channels, hopefully I will see it and I'll try to answer it. So please just chime in with whatever you've got about anything, either Transcendence or Anacreon, future game, Part 2, anything. All right, so here I am. I think I'm pretty far along. I haven't made it to Karen yet. I haven't made it to I probably need fuel, but I've got a 100 megawatt reactor. That's always good. I've got my Omni lasers. Uh, Last episode, I pretty much, or maybe the episode before, I pretty much made it over the hump in terms of in terms of surviving. So I think I'm in pretty good shape. Let's see. Am I gonna buy anything here? I don't think I'm buying anything. Maybe eventually I want to get. I still want omnidirectional stuff. I already have a tritium propulsion. I definitely want a new deflector. I've got plenty of missiles, but you know what I'm going to do? Maybe I'll get... Let's see if I can get a Class 5 again. Let's get some more missiles here. Oh, I have a whole bunch of... I don't need more of these. I got a whole bunch of these. Okay, so I've got a bunch of those. I think I might be okay. AP says, someone dug up an old post Wolfie made that said PNG support was upcoming. This was 2009, and it was guessed that the version it would implement for was 1.0. That's hilarious. Well, that's probably not even the most, the oldest post about that, or even the oldest bug. That's hilarious. We had an old bugs database on track that we lost. I wish we could see some of the old bugs in that database, because I bet you some of the bugs back in easily 2006, maybe 7. I bet you some of the bugs still have not been fixed. It would be interesting to see. Okay, but I'm fueled. Let's go take on some stuff. I think I might do... What I was going to do is... I might do some more escort missions, some Korolev missions, so that I can get that Class 5 deflector. That might be fun. Or if you guys can suggest other stuff, that's cool too. These guys are, at this point now, pretty easy. I'll loot that. I don't know if I... Oh, Starburst. That's always good. And some medicine. What's my trade situation here? These guys want basic food, fusion fuels, and luxury goods. Okay, so I can do a bunch of luxury goods stuff. And there's no Korolev. Where's my nearest Korolev? There's probably one here. There's one in Arkhekaton. I can go forward, and there's not obviously going to be a Korolev there. Does anyone consume medical supplies? These guys just want ores, so that's where I sell my ores. Okay, so I sort of know. Alright, well, let's keep going. I might be able to find a lot of good medicines here. T-Tech says we still have the track database. It's just a raw deep database dump. Oh, that'd be cool. I'd love to look at it sometime. Whoa, okay, this was probably a bad idea. That looks like a... Okay, hang on a second. Thank goodness I've got a little Aegis Auton here. I gotta avoid these missiles. Oh, it was one of those? I thought it was like a... I thought it was a frigate or something. I can take this guy. Got him. I can take this guy too. Bunch of longbows. Maybe this is too far, but if I get far enough away... There we go. I'm gonna use up all my longbows before I even make a dent on this guy. Still, it's worth it. These guys usually have some good stuff. Iron Parrot wants me to go in autopilot, but I'm not yet ready for that. Ooh, some good stuff here. Alright. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. And let's loot the Liko. Alright. I can probably sell weapons, right? There's probably some place to sell weapons. We'll figure it out. This guy is a little bit easier, 'cause even though he's got oh, you know what? These guys are probably a little bit tougher than I expected. I should do the stilettos on these guys. Either that or maybe... There we go. Let's get this guy. Oops. Oops. That's okay. I didn't need those missiles anyways. Alright, what do you got for me? Awesome. If only there were a place where I could sell these medicines. Hotel will buy them. Did I use a map on this, or have I just been scouting? I guess that's another thing that'd be nice if the game told you. Stronghold I'm going to avoid for now. That's a little too much for me. NMS says, I was looking at making certain stations like containers. Oh, I gotta take those asteroid belts. I mean, asteroid stations, those are good. I was looking at making certain stations like containers look like Rex again on LRS. It would be pretty easy to check for an attribute in the attributes list, but is it bad to make those have an effect on the engine? Seems like adding an XML attribute required changes the function that initializes the type, save, and load. That is correct. Yeah, I think right now attributes, and this is kind of a limitation, but right now attributes are static. They don't change. They're never saved out to disk. They're just based on the XML. So anything where it's dynamic, where you're trying to add attributes or remove attributes, just unfortunately won't work. I'm trying to think what a good alternative is. Let's sell some stuff here. I can sell this stuff. Nice. That stronghold has a frigate. You want no part of that right now. NMS says it doesn't have to be dynamic. Okay, got it. So I think all you're asking is it okay to check for an attribute in the LRS as opposed to some, other properties like essentially a C++ property versus an attribute? It's not the best, just because it is a little bit expensive because it's a string compare rather than just usually a Boolean. But you know what? I think it'll probably be fast enough. The number of things we show on the LRS usually is not so large that we have to worry about performance. But I think another question is that the right thing? Is that how we want the engine design, or should we introduce yet another property or something? I have to think about it. It might be easier, honestly. I think what might be easier is to add a flag on... Wait a second, why is that not working? Hang on a second. Why is that planet disappearing? Notice that? That's a bug. I gotta fix that. That's interesting. That I didn't have that bug before. That only usually happens when images change, but I don't believe that image ever changed. I'll look at that. Oh, actually, I do know what it is. It's because this image is rotated. I bet that's what it is. I gotta fix that. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Let me write that in. I gotta add that. Rotated planet images need to reset bounds rect. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay. Loot, loot, loot. So anyways, what I was saying about the crate to NMS is a better solution might be to have a flag on stations that essentially determines whether or not they should paint in that particular way, and then we could dynamically set that with a property. I know you don't want dynamic, but sometimes it might be the right thing to do. So I think it might be better. Then it feels more like an engine feature rather than you know, an XML feature. As always, the LRS I think needs some help. I mean, there was a proposal to have different colors on the LRS, which I wasn't particularly fond of, but I don't have a better idea, and I do think we do need a better idea for how to make the LRS have a little bit more information. And in order to do that, we are going to need some of those extra bits. So maybe we're going to need that to do this anyways. Ooh, cool! I got to sell some of this loot. Okay, let me keep going. A request for a pipe dream. This is Iron Parrot. The ability to change trade goods demand during gameplay. I believe that's more possible now with the new trading system. The intent was for trading prices to be able to dynamically change. So I think that's now more possible than not, but it's not implemented yet. So I think that will happen. It's not as much of a pipe dream as you think. AP says about the clipping. I mean, about the. Did I kill that? Oh, I did. I was wondering if it might be due to the shadow sprite being different from the image mesh, since the rings don't cast shadows. Oh, you know, that might be it. That might be it. I'll just note that. Problem was seen on a ringed planet, possibly due to shadow mask being different. Okay. Loot, loot, loot. I can go back to Rigel and sell some of this stuff. The Auroch Warlords really deserve a better storyline. I think in the future, I think we'd want to add some more things having to do with them. There's not much, I think, in the lore about them, but I think we probably need to change that, make them a little bit more interesting. If I remember correctly, the backstory, I might be getting my backstories confused, but I thought for the Auroch, their story was that they are the survivors of a plague that killed a whole bunch of their colonies. Okay, let's do this guy with. Let's do Starburst. That seems that's okay. Ooh. Almost done. There we go. Another Auton. Nice. Might as well. Oh, I guess I don't have any kinetic stuff, do I? There's still, I think, a Sotho coming after me at some point. It just left because its shields were down. Let me go out to this outer ring. Hotel or whatever, get rid of illegals first before you lose them. Haha, that's so smart. I need probably to go to, let's see. The minute I go to that dry dock, I'm dead, or at least I lose my illegals. I don't see any place else to sell illegals. If there were a enclave, I can go back to. I think I'm gonna go ending up back at Rigel Aurelius at some point. Oh, that's surprising that there's nothing here. Oh, you know what? This is a double star system, isn't it? Is it? No, it's not. No. Oh, it is. Yeah, there it is. Yes, it is. Here it is. Cool. Oh, it looks like I did use a map ROM on this stuff, so I don't think I need to do too much. There's a colony. There's a colony which I know I will not be able to dock at right now. And there's this Karen Stargate. Okay. There's an outlaw. That's all there is here, though. There's sisters. I should go visit the sisters. Okay. Everyone's telling me to dump illegals. Oh, 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 oh. Careful, careful, careful. Those weapons are pretty nasty. And they can't... Oh, I'm blind now. Iron Parrot says, dump illegals before you sell at the dry dock. And I think you're right about Uruk Lord. Sounds right. I think I already have an ID. Do I? Yeah, I already have an ID, so I'm okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's Himal. I can take these guys. I gotta start selling stuff though. Maybe what I'll do is I will, oh, pirates. There we go. I think what I'll do is I will go, oh, I can sell that. Go to Rigel and sell stuff. That's probably a good idea. Let's go to an enclave. Now, anything about sisters? Sometimes Bennett is... Did they already do all the Benedict missions? I think I don't know if I did all the Benedict missions. Alright, let's go back to Rigel, and then I can come back. Could donate some fuel, then get Pilgrim's Aid. Oh, that's a good idea. There's a Rigel. I really do want better shields. I don't know if I should hold up for the class 5 or what, but you won't get a class 5, says PM. Okay, Enclave. Maintenance level. Sell. Oh, I didn't even have very much. I could have donated that, I think, to the sisters too. I think they take that, and I think they like it. Let's sell some stuff here. And then now I can dock here. Actually, let's dock. Oh, I can dock. I can sell other stuff here. Here we go. Ooh, St. Catherine's Star offers me almost. That's a bunch more credits. That might almost be worth it. That's probably not worth it. Karen system almost offers me a whole bunch, but I don't know if it's worth it. The Catherine Star stuff might be worth it because we're heading there anyways. That's probably organic acid. Do I have a... I don't have a analyzer. Okay, let's sell the stuff that they'll give me stuff for. Oh, is it... Will that... I guess this is the best price I'm gonna get. I'm gonna sell this because I know Karen's system will give me more. Save the ore, says PM. I will. I'll save the ore. I'm not gonna go back to Karen, so I think I'm just gonna sell this, even though that's not that much. I'll keep the ore because some of this ore will sell for a lot in St. Catherine's Star. Maybe not that much. I'll just keep it anyways. That's probably organic acid. Okay. Still pretty good. I guess sell that. I guess sell all that stuff. That I can do over here. Okay. Alright, let's see what I got. Let's take stock on what I've got. Kinetic upgrade, which I don't need. I've got a shield enhancement, I'm going to save that. Visual enhancements, I could sell a bunch of barrels. A bunch of fuel rods, which I can no longer use. So this I can donate to sisters. Okay. NMS says, did you see my comments on LRS? Yeah, yeah, I saw that you like Arcana's color changes. Like I said, I'm thinking of doing something similar. We could probably do something with some slightly different symbols, or even try to have miniature icons on the LRS. And then there's also ideas about putting the LRS directly onto the map. Like if you think about it, the map and the LRS are kind of similar, but I don't know. I have to think about it, but I think there are a lot of ideas that we could do. Okay, what's next? Oh, I need to refuel again. Let's go over here, refuel. So my next step is shields. I gotta get some better shields. So, how about if I go... Well, I'm gonna head towards St. Catherine's Star. Why don't I just go... Should I go through to Karen? I think maybe I'll go through Karen and then maybe... Yeah, let's do that. Go via Scylla, says PM. That's not a bad idea also. Then at least I can do some of the other missions. And I think I can also do some Korolev missions at Ark Hekaton. I don't know if I'll get a Class 5. PM says I won't. The thing about Karen that I like is just being able to loot all those missiles. Alright, let me go. Let me do a couple Korolev missions, because why not? I don't mind killing some frigates. Maybe I'll get something. 700 credits. That'll work. King Albert. Alright, King Albert. And with my Aegis Auton, maybe we'll be able to handle frigates. We'll see. Oh, and here come the frigates. We'll find out if we can handle it. Oh, not a frigate. I'll go for stilettos. Or better yet, longbow so I don't waste my stilettos. There we go. Let me loot. I know my freighter's going. Hopefully not without me. Okay. I'm going. Don't yell at me. Looks like you've got enemies on your tail there. Oh, jeez. Is it working? Is it working? Got him. PM doesn't like the constant assault by Karen pirates. I kind of like that. Especially once you get into a ship that's where you can just crunch through the Corsairs. It's actually kind of fun. You just get some pretty crazy... Don't kill the freighter. You get some pretty crazy battles. So I don't mind as much. Oh, I did it. Thank goodness. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, the freighter got killed. Yeah, that's what I meant. I like the assault if I'm overpowered. Oh, my poor freighter. I was distracted. I think I spent too much time looting. Oh, there's the freighter. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna... That's, I think that counts as illegal for some reason. Or it should count as illegal. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, now I gotta go sell some stuff. These guys buy anything? No. These guys? Here we go. Alright, that's good enough. That's why you loot later. I know. You know, I get... Sometimes I get confused. Like, a lot of times I want to loot, but... What's my, how bad am I doing? What's my service record? Oh, I'm still only 50% successful. At least on the I-200s. Man, I'm surprised on the I-200 pilot still wants to fly with me. Okay, let's do this again. 900 credits. Oh, I thought I fixed this bug where they go to container habitats, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I deferred it because I couldn't figure out how to fix it. Oh no, container habitat. That's okay. Never mind. Never mind. No, forget what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with what's happening right now. A freighter escorting a freighter is probably not the smartest thing. This freighter's just a little too slow. Even with my Titan drive. PM says, if I'm underpowered, Scylla is better for powering up. Oh, alright. That's fair. Alright. At least I succeeded on that one. What else we got? Oh, this one's gonna have a frigate. Jeez. 2,000 or 1,400 credits. Oh, here's 1,500 credits. This one will definitely have a frigate. Class 5, Antares 5. I'm kind of torn. I know this one, the Antares 5, is going to have. I mean, that's 250,000 credits of cargo. That's going to be easily taken by pirates. But the EI-200 just is not going to stand up as well. I'll do the 200. Okay, now I really gotta watch. So I'm gonna have my stilettos, and I'm just gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be pretty liberal with the stilettos because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk a transport just to save the cost of a missile. A little bit of... Oh, here we go. Oh, did I hit you? I'm sorry. Alright, where am I going? I'm going all the way to Sentinel Protection Systems? Oh boy. Oh boy. That means it's carrying weapons. That looks like... Oh no, maybe not. Frigate might show up on the way back, we'll see. Nope. Right next to a base. Of course. The freighter's a little confused, doesn't know what to do. The nav path is trying to nav around that base, but got a little confused. Okay. Use targeting ROM. At least the Class 5 can take some hits. Says Cal Winters. Oh, something's up there. What is that? Okay, those I'm gonna ignore. Oh, don't get far from the freighter. Oh, no, 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 no. Probably a frigate. I've been lucky. There's no frigate. Not so far. I think I might be safe. I don't know if the frigate just missed us or if... I'm gonna relax a little bit. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, well that was a milk run. Let me look for the frigate quickly. I bet it's around here somewhere. Although sometimes, although they do go wandering after they don't catch you. And I'm gonna take out that stronghold. I don't think that's the... Ooh, maybe not. Maybe that stronghold's a little too powerful for me. That looks pretty powerful. That might also be the final stronghold. Let me see if that's the final stronghold. Uh-huh. Planning an operation. All right. That stronghold is probably was probably a little too close. Basically, the way it works is once the player scans the stronghold, then you're done. The only mission left is this mission. You don't get any more escorting missions. And of course, once you kill this stronghold, you're not going to get any more escort missions either. I'm going to let these guys... I should take longbows from a distance. See if I can do that. Uh-oh. Drakes. Try to get away from the stronghold. Sorry. Gotta get away from this laser fire. That's about right. And that's the Drake. Let's see if this works. That's working. I got it. Okay, now, ooh, we lost the pilot here. You're going up against Karen pirates with a bolide laser cannon? Please. Okay, now I gotta get this guy. Okay. Retarget the Drake. Sorry, yep. You're right. Iron Parrot. Have them thank the player for spotting the fortress. Yes, that's a brilliant idea. I'm gonna write. Sorry, let me just. Little things like that, I think, add a lot of cool detail to the game. If player is the one who finds Karen stronghold, Korolov should say something. Possibly even a reward. That's not too much of an exploit, because obviously the minute you find the stronghold, you stop getting escort missions. So it's not something you want to do, but if you end up doing it, um, it's nice to get a little bit of acknowledgement of what actually happened. So I do like that idea. Okay, what's this? Oops. Almost. Got him. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to find the fortress. That's why it's not. That's why I think it's okay even to give the player. I mean, that would be interesting too, is to give the player a bit of a reward, and maybe the reward is an item instead of money. And now the question is, do you? It's kind of a consolation prize in case you lose your income stream. Or it also, the other advantage is maybe, when you've already escorted a bunch of transports and you don't need any more money, or you don't think you're going to get many more escort missions anyways, then you find the fortress to get that last bit of reward. I don't know. There's a bunch of things we could do to play with that, but I think it's okay to add that kind of complexity. Sell some scrap here. Have it advance your HP. Yeah, exactly. That kind of stuff. 2,000 credits, even better. Okay, so now I'm done. Now I can't do anything. But I can buy some missiles. Although I already have a whole bunch of stilettos, so maybe I don't need that many missiles. Okay, so I think I might be in good shape here. I wish I'd run into more frigates, though. Are there any more? I'm going to go forward through Scylla. Here's another one, but I don't think I want to go there. Let's go forward. We're almost at the end of the official part of the episode. Okay, sorry, now I gotta read a couple things. AP says either you did something to the flyby AI combat style or one of the AI aim fixes did. Relevant ticket. Yes, no, I totally buy it. The flyby style may have been damaged by some other changes, so I'll have to take a look. I use the flyby fairly heavily in TBR, and it's particularly noticeable when some of my faster ships don't, well, fly by. Seems to work more like standoff now. Easiest way to replicate is to enable TBR and call up an agent on the intro screen. Huh. My guess is the tendency to avoid being too close to the enemy was strengthened, and so they fly in but turn around when they get close. I'm not sure I did strengthen that, but maybe. I'll take a look. I'll have to take a look. I'm not sure exactly. Okay, what did I just get myself into here? Is my Auton single-handedly trying to fight the whole system? Well, there sure are a lot of things fighting here. Outlaws. Okay. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to kill you. Thank you. This might call for my last map ROM. Just so we can see what's around here. Tausig Station. What is that? Is that another medical colony? It's a medical colony. Arkhekatan is better, huh? You know, okay, so one last thing. If I could... Let's do this. Whoops. Oh, it does tell you. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what I wanted. I was about to say it'd be nice if the trade computer told me where to sell when I'm in my cargo hold, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. Minos Station. Rigel Aurelius, yes, of course. So I gotta sell that. All right, so then I can go there. Fairmoon Settlement. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that was occupation. Okay, a little bit of rice, never hurt anybody. There's Minos Station. Oh, and another Korolov. Awesome. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Oh, oh, these guys. These guys can be fun because they get a lot of cool weapons. That whole, Centauri rice thing where you get rewarded with rice, that's, of course, inspired by Seven Samurai, where that's the samurai's reward after essentially single-handedly fighting the bandits and losing four of their number. Their only reward really is rice. I really should rip off more stuff from Seven Samurai. Okay. Almost, almost. Here we go, here we go. There we go. Okay. I was on my way somewhere. Oh, there's Scylla. There's Korolov. I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna go straight to... Oh, let's go to... Oh, I did lose the Auton. That's a shame. Okay, you know what? Sorry. Hang on. Oh, jeez. Where are those transports? Did the transports leave? Oh, I think they did. Bummer. I think it's too late. I lost the freighter. It's gonna head for a Stargate. No, it's probably heading for Scylla Stargate, so yeah, it's too late. Ah, what a bummer. That's another mechanic that I like is that, essentially the good loot in this station is gone with the freighters, so you can't unless you catch the freighters, you actually don't get much loot from killing this station. I like the mechanic, and I think other stations should do that more often. But it makes sense that these guys should. Black Market should definitely do that. Yeah, I was too slow. Check that wreck. Might have an autocannon. Okay, sorry. I'm a little lagged, so I'm not sure what wreck you're talking about, but I will go check some wrecks. I'll check this wreck too. Oh, that was useless. And I gotta refuel. Okay. I'm debating whether maps should have Rex. Whether the system map should have Rex or not. Can you tell me where left a wreck behind when it died? Where? What wreck? What wreck? Oh, the Auton wreck. I don't remember where the Auton wreck is. I'm not even sure it left a wreck. Okay, let's sell some stuff here. Oh no, oh yeah, I do want to sell those. Sell those too, sell those. Don't sell this stuff. I can definitely sell this stuff. Don't sell that. Definitely sell that. Keep that. I'll sell this because I don't have kinetic. I'll keep that. I'll sell those. Keep those. I'll sell that. I don't know what that is, so maybe I'll keep. Horticult colony. Alright, that sounds good. That's St. Catherine's Star for sure. Tossic Station. Horticult. Okay, so there's a couple stations here that I could sell to. Oh, I should have refueled. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. There's Tausig Station. Check shop for upgrades. Yes. Okay, oh, I didn't loot this one. Oh, but nothing here. I think there's been a salvager around here. Or something. Whoa, something's been... Whoa. Let's sell this stuff. This is fine. Arc Hecaton, this is fine. Looks like there's a lot of pirate activity here. Nice, a lot of loot here. I'm just gonna make off with all this loot. Ark says, when's post-stream? It's 5. You know, I'm happy to start doing post-stream. I'm mostly just... Now that I'm kind of just answering questions throughout the whole thing, feel free to start what you would normally say for post-stream now, and I will just answer as much as I can. Oh, Arcanon's showing a bunch of nice images. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. So some of that, what I would do with some of those is add some textures. There's some really... Ooh, I got some of those. I think some good textures, particularly on the Earth Zone, might add a sense of scale. One of the things I found with models that I've done is having the right level of detail is what sells the scale. If everything looks too clean and shiny without any detail, it ends up looking like a model and so the scale, I think, it really helps to have some nice textures. So that's what I'd recommend. But I think they look great. They're really cool. Okay, let me see. Where are all these guys coming from? And now my shields are down. Jeez. I better do some missions before. Oh, they're probably all coming from this. Oh, they're coming from this stronghold. Duh. That's where it's coming from. Man. Okay, I'm gonna park. Oh, jeez. Wait. I gotta kill this guy. There he is. Oops. Sorry, guys. How about a couple of brutes? Almost. There we go. Of course, there's two more. Jeez. They just keep coming. Who cares you get free money? Yeah, who cares as long as I survive, but I might be powerful enough now that survival is not the biggest problem. Jeez. Okay, I really do have to kill this fortress before I start doing some missions, otherwise it's going to be really unpleasant. Okay. Let's use my longbows. I'm trying. Iron Parrot says, kill the station before we get overwhelmed. Got it. Whoa, jeez, look at all this. Well, I got some good stuff. Even a ROM I've never seen before. Redundant trading computer. Oh well. One thing that I like about the Transcendence engine is it works. It handles the case where there's hundreds of wrecks. It's fairly. I've done a bunch of work to make sure that it can handle lots and lots of wrecks. I don't know what the maximum is, or what people where it starts slowing down. That there's just way too many wrecks, but certainly wrecks in the hundreds is not a problem for the engine. Especially if they're distributed like this. I mean, if you had a few hundred in a very small space, you actually might get some performance problems, because then you can't segment it by area. The biggest problem is collision detection. When there's hundreds of wrecks, is an n-squared problem. That's really the issue. PM says wrecks don't slow as much as various effects. Yeah, the effects, obviously, the shadow effects, even just the background, blitting the background image, the space background ends up being fairly expensive. I mean, the background blit right now, I had to do it multi-threaded to get it to perform anywhere near optimal, and even then you notice that for slower computers we just turn off the background because it's so expensive. So yeah, the background is definitely one of the more expensive paintings. But the reason wrecks get expensive is, hey, is that my Auton? Sure looks like it. Look at that. Oh, but no items. Maybe someone already looted it, or maybe just didn't drop any items. Maybe maybe there's a salvager around here. Loot the dead station. Oh, right. Did I not do that? Did I not do that? Oh, Tausig station died. Oh, well that sucks. Oh, man. Wow. Well, that's I wish it was possible to just turn off the background. I like the old Starfield effect. You know, I have no problem adding that as an option. I did like the parallax. I thought that is pretty cool. So I got no problem adding that as an option. Okay, let me go to Korolev and do a few missions. Hey, Inimitable Song is here. Yeah, they're speculating that the station was respawning drakes as they got killed, which is absolutely right. Alright, let's see what these guys will do. 1,000 credits, not rated. 800 credits, no. Let's do an Antares too. The Antares 5s are nice too. I want to escort one of those. But for now, we'll just do this one. The other thing I could do, by the way, and I think this might also not be super expensive performance-wise, is to do a Starfield parallax on top of the nebulous background screen. That might give us the best of both worlds, and I don't think that's super expensive, but I'll see. The only reason I didn't do it is because I need to anti-alias the stars, and that does get a little expensive, but it shouldn't be too much because stars are pretty small. Yeah, this Antares 2 is going to be... Oh, here comes somebody. No frigate yet. Oh, here it is. Here's the frigate. Here's the frigate. Oh, jeez. It's parked right in front of it. Oh my gosh. I gotta target it. Oh, I'm so close, I'm so close. Ah, got it. Did I lose this freighter though? I think I lost the freighter. Oh no, I didn't. I think it went. I think the freighter left. Oh, I think that was okay. Stilettos. Nice. Nice. Oops, that was a different freighter. I didn't do that one. I didn't do it. It was like this when I found it. Okay. All right. Nice. Ah! I did it. Master. I got it. And I got the vintage deflector. Oh, I love it. 30 megawatts, that's fine. Love it. Okay, now let's sell some stuff. Okay, now I'm in good shape. Okay, let's see what my cargo computer tells me. Minos station. Rigel Aurelius, yeah, okay, so a lot of stuff from Minos. Okay, so then I'll just go by way of the Tinkers. Here we go. Sell scrap. Okay, 42,000 credits. I'm doing pretty good. Sell, 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 sell. Keep all this stuff. Sell that one. I'm gonna, selling Rigel Aurelius. I don't know if I'm gonna go back there. I won't sell that. Keep that. Now I can use that. I don't know what this is. St. Catherine's Star. Horticult. Let me see if there's anything good here. Ammunition boxes. Particle source upgrades. Nah. Should I buy an Auton? System map. I can buy that. Nope, I don't need that. AP says, is it possible to change the glow radius on Plasmasphere? That's such a good question, and I don't have a good answer. Let me just do a quick double check. I'm gonna say the answer is no, but let me just check. Plasmasphere. You can change radius. You can change the radius, but I don't believe you can. I don't believe you can change how the glow works. So sorry. Answer is no. Yeah, sorry. Answer is no. But again, it does seem like that would be useful. NMS asks, regarding adding XML features, could there be a way to do it automatically with having to specifically declare variables and add them to the init, save, and load code? I assume what you mean, I just want to make sure I understand what you mean here. You're talking about adding an XML attribute that then, for a type, for instance, like for a ship class, where you just define a new thing for a ship class and then have it be automatically go into the ship class definition, into the C++ class. I don't know if that's what you're asking. Let me know if that's what you're asking. If not, if that's what you're asking, the only reason I didn't do it is because I thought you just would end up with performance problems, because you have to translate from essentially an abstract container instead of having just a C++ class where you can just access the fields directly. Basically, you're just indirecting through some other system, and your performance will just degrade a little bit. At the time, when I was doing this in 2000, it was pretty important to have performance on those kinds of things. Now it may be less important, so maybe we can do some way of doing that. Generally, what I think you can do is either via attributes or global data. Global data on a type is kind of the generic escape hatch, but I know that's not accessible to the engine. If we wanted some sort of arbitrary stuff that the engine could access, maybe there's some way of doing it. But I'd love to see the use case and just understand what the use case is. If the use case is save programmer time, then I don't know, maybe there's other ways to do it. Ark says, here's some graphics I made. Yeah, I love those graphics. I saw the graphics that you did. I was talking about how some of them could use some good textures. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. I think those would be more fun. But I do like the graphics. I think they're pretty cool. All right, let's see what else I got here. This got discussed. AP says this got discussed on Discord recently. Deactivating a superconducting shield essentially means you just lost any coils you used on it. There was some discussion over whether giving it has non-regenerating HP would be more sensible. Yes, I think that is exactly the use case for non-regenerating HP. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of it, but you're absolutely right. I think porting that to non-regenerating HP would absolutely work. Yeah, I mean, for some reason, something made me think that was different than superconducting shields, but I think it is exactly the same thing. So nice call, nice catch there. Yeah, feel free to ticket that. Okay, let's see. Let me go sell some stuff at... Where am I supposed to sell stuff? Oh, Horticult. Let me guess, that's a agricultural station. Jeez, there's still a stronghold here. Now that I'm a master, though, I wonder if I can escort some of the Antares 1s. That's probably also organic acid. Oh, I thought it told me to sell it here. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a bug. Let me see if that's a bug. Because didn't it say sell it at Horticult? Not anymore. Now it's changed its mind. I gotta look at that code. I'm gonna go back to the video. That's interesting. Alright, well, in any case, I have to go pretty soon. Let me check this armor dealer. I gotta go pretty soon. So if you got any more questions, feel free. Like I said, I'm going to be starting to work on part 2 again next week, so I'm excited about that. And I've been... Ooh, I gotta refuel. I've been also pulling in people's changes. There's been a bunch of people who have suggested have submitted various changes on GitHub, and I'm starting to take those to basically prepare a beta 3. Will these guys refuel me? No, I think Korolev is the only one that's going to refuel me. I better refuel. I don't have much fuel, so I'm just going to see if I can make it all the way to Korolev. I may not be able to make it. Almost. I did make it. Alright, phew. Okay, let me go over here and find them, see if there's a map. Map ROM. And then next episode we'll go into the Scylla system. Nope, no map. Alright, well, I'm pretty good. Okay, well, if there are no other questions, I gotta go get dinner ready. But I think we're pretty good. I think I did pretty good this episode. I didn't die, which is again pretty important for permadeath. I got my class 5 deflector, which I'm pretty happy about. I got a bunch of money, which is good. I lost my Auton, of course, but that's their mission in life, to give their lives for me, so I think that's okay. I did get a lot of money. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So I think I'm in pretty good shape. So next week I'm gonna just work on, like I said, part 2, fix some bugs. If there are any, I would like to do a beta 3 or maybe a beta 2.1, whatever, fairly quickly. Basically, just a bunch of bug fixes. So if there's some bugs right now in beta 2 that you guys would like me to fix, again, just post them, comment on them. If they're old bugs that you really want to fix, just make a comment on them. That'll make them shoot to the top. Other than that, I'm just gonna go kind of work through the normal list, and you'll see my list as I work on it. Other than that, I will see you all. I will see you all next week at the regular time. So thank you.